Yes. Finally, it's time for another video. I am stoked. Welcome to PTSD Sports Play-by-Play. My name is Rich. And yes, oh, that's pretty. Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I know it happened. Super Bowl 52, like at least 5 years ago. Eagle fans out there, back me up. This was a dream come true. I know it for a fact. My name is Rich again. I did serve in the United States Navy, and I unfortunately walked out with PTSD. This channel is not meant for the perfect people. Those who are not perfect, welcome. And anything I can do to enhance your channel as much as it's mine, anything I can do to make it better, message me, comment, like. Hopefully you would subscribe. And let's just get right into it. We got way too much to cover. Look at right there. Oh, yeah. A lot of notes. So let's just dive right into this. First off, I definitely want to give a shout out to the North Carolinians official Redneck Militia. I apologize. I stumbled there. Official Redneck Militia is a definite true blood, how do you just say it, American. They are full-blood American, and they talk about anything that's true to the fact. A lot of great conversation. I always give them a shout-out. They're great men. Look them up. Also, a special thanks to Frank, one of the listeners here. He opened up a door of mine, not literally my front door, but he opened up a door that I never really cared to open, and it was about NASCAR. I'm still learning, guys. I don't disrespect it, but Frank is right. NASCAR is all about America. They fly in the American flag, the Star Spangled Banner. Some of the women singing the Star Spangled Banner. It was like, what, 2 years ago? I looked it up on YouTube. 2 years ago, a woman named Militia Emma. About 2 years ago, she was like 8. She was 8 years old when she sang it. She blew the socks off of me. I swear to God, she was like a little Whitney Houston. Well, set of pipes on her. I mean, I'm telling you, goosebumps central. And then at the very end, you had the F-18s flying overhead. I just want to watch it again. I almost want to turn the video off just to watch it one more time. YouTube it just as soon as you're done watching me. You're not going to be ashamed that you wasted about 3 minutes watching this young lady. Let's see what else we got going on here. The UFC fight's going on tomorrow. Main event, Covington versus Masvidal in the welterweight division. They were best friends turned foe. It's, how do you say it now? They're just bitter rivals. They all started to gain fame, and sure enough, money and success just tore them apart. And now I have to admit, this is going to be insane. Don't you guys agree that when you have personal conflict inside either a boxing match or a UFC fight, it becomes so much more intense, not intimidating. It's intense. I mean, it's good. This one just might go down to the last round just because they wouldn't beat the living crap out of each other. I'm excited to see it. No, I'm not going to spend like $80 on it like I told you guys last time. You guys spend the pay-per-view on these UFC fights, it might last 5-10 minutes and it's over. Find a local restaurant. There's going to be people out there who, you pay for a beer or some wings, and you could watch the UFC fight live there. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I wanted to tell you about that. That fight's going on tomorrow night, Saturday night. The USFL, I promised you guys I'd talk about that. I really wasn't too familiar with it. Did some recon. The United States Football League, the USFL, starts April 16th. It's going to pretty much take us right into our NFL season coming up in 2022. It's featuring Michigan, New Jersey, Philadelphia, not the Eagles, but still Philadelphia, God bless them, Pittsburgh, Birmingham, interesting, okay, Alabama, Houston, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay. Did anybody realize there wasn't one city mentioned of New England? Boston, Vermont, New Hampshire, nothing. New England got snubbed, and I don't know why. I should look into it. I'm going to try to find some answers for you guys on why New England really just didn't make the buck. I don't get it. It's a great sporting venue at Gillette Stadium. I don't understand. New England got the stiff end of it, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's April 16th. It is more than a month away, so I'm just going to stop talking about that. NBA season, it actually ends the middle of April. So pretty much the same time USFL starts, the NBA regular season's going to end. I'm really not too interested in the NBA just yet. I love my 76ers. I love my Philadelphia teams. But still, guys, a lot of ball to be played. Playoffs aren't for at least another month. My 76ers are sitting pretty in the second place in the Eastern Conference. Yet there's 6 teams, I'm looking here, 6 teams that are within 5 games of first place. Guys, it's a coin flip. Anything can happen. Mary Poppins could come down and take first place. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but you get it. Anything and everything can happen, all within a month of basketball play. College basketball, NCAA basketball. This is where it's going to get exciting. I'm very anxious. I don't have a dog in the race, but I live in North Carolina. And when you live in North Carolina, you can't escape the Tar Heels and the Duke Blue Devil rivalry. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Just give me a hot second. I'm going to dive back into that. But here in North Carolina, you got those 2 teams rocking it out in the Atlantic Coastal Conference, the ACC. Both of them are sitting at first and second place. Of course, it really hasn't ever changed in a long time. Probably 5-10 years. I'd say Blue Devils and Tar Heels have always been in contention. Duke's riding a 7-game win streak. They're ranked 4th in the nation. Definitely something to look out for in the later month or two when March Madness starts up, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What I want to get into before I even talk about March Madness, first off, you got North Carolina versus Duke, regular season game, playing Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Anywhere you go here in North Carolina, you are not going to find an empty bar stool at a sporting sports bar. No way. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be insane. Again, no dog in the race here, guys. I have no love either way. But you can't help but getting excited of an entire restaurant or a bar set venue going ballistic, just going crazy over every second of play. Here's what I want to talk about as well. Same, still with the NCAA basketball, the college basketball. Most of the regular season will end this weekend with NCAA. So what I'm trying to say is, starting Monday, we're going to start seeing the conferences in college basketball, like the Pac-10, which is the Pacific, the Big Ten, which is mostly Penn State, Michigan, Ohio State, and then you got the ACC, where I pride myself in right here with, where do you even go with ACC? Obviously, you're going to start with North Carolina and Duke, and those guys are going to be fighting it out tooth and fist. With each conference, Big Ten, ACC, you're going to have a tournament to determine the conference champ. So again, that's going to start up early this coming up week. I'm filming now Friday, so early this coming up week, Monday, it's going to start getting really tight, really interesting. What do I want to talk about? The ACC Tournament, Atlantic Coastal Conference. That's going to start up March 8th. And buckle up, grab your popcorn, because this could get absolutely off the wall. I know a lot of people aren't basketball fans, but give it a chance. I gave NASCAR a chance, and honestly, I get goosebumps just thinking about the Star Spangled Banner. Even before those guys rev their engines up, I get excited just seeing Old Glory waving in the air, people with their hearts on their chest, and it gets you so patriotic. It gets you so juiced. Give college basketball a chance, especially in the second half. Second half of college basketball is where it's at. That's when pretty much put up or shut up. That's it. You got to give it a shot. Trust me on that. March Madness will follow the conference championships. So I'm going to repeat just one more time. Beginning of this week starts the conference championships. Once a champion is declared for ACC, Pac-10, Big 10, all those conferences, Big 12. Once they're all situated and you got the conference championships, that's when March Madness officially begins. And you have to wait to see who is seeded where in what bracket. I really thought I wrote like 3 freaking pages. It has been nuts in the sports world. I am just, before I go, guys, I really want to thank you, all the newcomers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spreading the word about PTSD. I'm not special because I was in the military. I'm just here to support you guys. I know I'm not alone out there with PTSD. It is an SOB, but you guys and I, we can talk this out. Sports. We don't need alcohol. We don't need drugs. We don't need smoking. Guys, this is the healthiest way to get rid of stress. Just talking about it. You guys got something to say, or you have a positive input? You have something like you want to add, or you want to see something different on my channel? Pardon me, your channel. Your channel as much as mine. I really want to see this thing grow, guys. Thank you so much. Hats off to you guys for giving me a shot, listening to me. And speaking of my hat, before I do go, this weekend, I'm doing a special thing for the Philadelphia boys and girls out there. Tim Miller, I know you're watching. My cousin shot out a notice to a lot of Philadelphia young men and women about my Super Bowl champs. I will be doing play-by-play of the entirety of Super Bowl 52, Nick Foles defeating the GOAT. I hope you're interested because I have goosebumps just thinking about this. I almost want to start now. I can't wait to do this tomorrow, but it will happen tomorrow, not tonight. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. Spread the word. There is nothing to be ashamed of with PTSD. This is completely natural because we have feelings. We bleed red. We're not robotic, guys. If you were hurt in your childhood or just had a bad time in the military, don't ever feel embarrassed. I'm right here for you guys. I don't want you to talk about it because I'm not going to talk to you about my stuff. Talking about the dirty stuff just gets you dirty. Let's talk about something fun. Get energetic about some sports, especially my Eagles. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to see you next time.